Good morning, YouTube. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my best advice for building muscle and building strength. And this is not something that you per se do in your workout, but more so a mindset you carry with you as soon as you walk into the gym, as soon as you hit your first warm-up set. This is the attitude, the mindset, the mental note you need to keep inside of your mind every single time you train. Because if you don't, you're going to go 6 months deep into your training and wonder why your results aren't what you expected them to be. And these are essentially one train of thought that can be rewarded in two different ways, but it provides you the context of what you need to always be making progress. And quite simply, it's this. Don't let the bodybuilder be stronger than you, and don't let the powerlifter be bigger than you. Now, this is not to say that strength and size are the same thing. It's actually the opposite. Early into my training, what really defined the trajectory of what my training would be like in the coming years was the idea that I should not let a bodybuilder be stronger than me. They don't even care about strength. Why are they stronger than me? So it was a huge hit to my ego when I would notice that. I didn't have regular access to a barbell until I was around 19 years old. So there was two reasons why these guys were stronger than me. The first was just that they've been training longer. They had significantly more years underneath their belt, so anywhere between 3 to 5 year advantage on me. And for whatever reason, I didn't really connect those dots and think to myself, oh, it's because they've been training longer, that's why they're stronger than me. No, I was arrogant and overconfident. So I was just like, man, I'm strength training. I'm reading all these books. I'm watching all these videos. Why the hell aren't I strong yet? Because I was a young 19-year-old. And, you know, we should, like, if you're a guy, you remember what you were like then. And the second reason why they were stronger than me was just they were getting more volume. Volume is actually very, very important for the adaptation of strength. Now, like I said, strength, and I'll say this as many times as I need to in this video, in this channel, strength does not equal size, and size does not equal strength. They are two things that feed into each other, that feed into the potential of one another. The bigger you are, the stronger you can possibly get. The stronger you are, the bigger you might be able to get. So with that in mind, what I had to really think about was they're stronger than me because they're doing more reps. They're stronger than me because they're doing more sets. And there's still an element of intensity with it, but we'll touch on that later. But in most strength training protocols, in most strength training programs, as weight increases, your volume goes down. So volume being sets and reps, even though the weight part of the tonnage equation is going up, so much there, like your ability to get more tonnage is being limited by the fact that volume is decreasing. Your sets and reps are going down. So even though you might be activating more muscle fibers per rep, per set, or whatever, because you're just not getting as big of a body of work as a bodybuilder is, you're not going to grow. You're just not, because the tonnage is not there. Now let's go on the flip side. Don't let a powerlifter be bigger than you. Now, like I said, I just already mentioned that strength does not equal size. So how would this even be possible? And the answer is this. What is the mindset of a power lifter? I need to progress. I need to get stronger. And if their performance is always increasing and they do so in a way that tonnage is actually still very relevant toward the purpose of muscle building, then they are going to end up being much bigger than you, who is just like, whoa, shit, I do all this bodybuilding, I do all these lateral raises, I do all these burnout, drop set, superset, like, doesn't matter. Like, I do all these things, but they're still bigger than me. Why? It's because they're focused on progression. You have been lifting the same exact weight for 3 months. What about that screams progression? It's like, oh, no. I've been doing these burnout, pre-fatigue things, so even though it's the same weight, I'm getting more out of it, but I was like, your shoulders aren't growing. Like, really focus on progression. Strength for a bodybuilder is still very different from strength for a powerlifter. Powerlifters, 1 rep maxes on squat, bench, dead. Strength for a bodybuilder, increase your 5 rep max into a 10 rep max on a variety of different exercises. Turn a 1 rep max into a 5 to 6 rep max. This is strength training for the bodybuilder. But so many hypertrophy focused trainees who go to the gym work out, they don't focus on progression, they just focus on a sensation. They just think that feeling the muscle is enough. And yes, you need to feel the muscle. This is a very beautiful thing about bodybuilders, is that they make sure they feel the muscle and flood it with a good amount of volume. But if progression is not there, muscle building won't be there either. So whenever you go to the gym, whenever you're training, always remember, don't let the bodybuilder be stronger than you, and don't let the powerlifter be bigger than you. I don't believe that you should be comparing yourself to other men or other people in the gym. You should be, rather than comparing yourself to who someone else is today, you want to compare yourself to who you were yesterday. However, with this mindset, you're comparing yourself to abstractions. What is a bodybuilder? What is a powerlifter? What are their priorities? How do their training differ? How does their training differ? With that in mind, a powerlifter is focused on progression. If you are a bodybuilder focused on progression, you will not only be bigger than other bodybuilders, you will also be stronger than them, and you might even be stronger than these powerlifters who don't understand that you need to accumulate a good amount of volume and that bodybuilding has its purpose in strength training. This is the best advice that I can give. If you remember this, because for example, as a power builder, your goal is strength and size. You can't really manage this goal if you're forgetting. You can't really achieve this goal if you're forgetting it every time you're trying to do a little bit of powerlifting, a little bit of bodybuilding. No, you always have to remember your eyes on the prize is strength and size. It is the culmination, the combination, the bringing together of these two disciplines in a way that they do not conflict with one another, but in a way in which they complement one another. So keep that in mind. Don't let the bodybuilder be stronger than you, and don't let the powerlifter be bigger than you. Focus on progression. Focus on feeling the muscle. Focus on actually giving yourself enough volume to grow, and focus on giving yourself enough intensity over time to prove to yourself that you're actually moving forward and progressing. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Carlos the King, standstrength.com. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my website where you can find free programs, merch, and coaching services. So this, if you only watch one video, if you only share one video, I think this is going to be the most important video that you share, because it's just an issue that I see too many people fall victim to. So, but that's it for this video. I'm Carlos the King, standstrength.com. I'll see you in the next one. Start where you stand, and have a great day. I don't know how to do outros yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll get there.